Today, I'm going to share some alternatives to simple overused words. So let's start with a quick conversation. Tell me if this sounds familiar. So, how was your weekend? Oh, it was amazing. We went to a beautiful park, stayed in a beautiful hotel, had some beautiful food, and the weather was beautiful too. Wow, sounds beautiful? Yeah, everything was just beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, beautiful is a lovely word, but if we keep using it for everything, it starts to lose its power. And this happens with a lot of simple words in English. Words like beautiful, hard, smart. We use them all the time, but if we want to sound more fluent, expressive, and confident, we need to learn other ways to say the same thing. Let's take beautiful first. Instead of repeating beautiful 5 times, we could make our English sound more colorful with words like gorgeous, stunning, pretty, cute, attractive, or even exquisite. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine you're describing your vacation. Instead of saying, the view was beautiful, say, the view was stunning. We had a stunning view of the mountains, and every morning the sunrise looked like a painting. Now that makes your English pop, right? Or maybe you bought a dress. Instead of it's beautiful, say it's gorgeous. I felt like a movie star wearing it. Or even better, it's an exquisite dress. The details are just perfect. See how much more powerful that sounds? Let's take another scenario. You're talking about someone's baby. Of course, most people just say, she's so beautiful. But you could say, she's such a cute little baby, or she's a pretty baby with the most adorable smile. Now, let me tell you something important. Some of these words are gender specific. For example, we usually don't call men pretty or gorgeous. It sounds a little strange. For guys, it's more natural to say he's handsome, or he's good looking, or he's attractive. But attractive is gender neutral. You can say she's attractive or he's attractive. Same for cute. You might say he's cute if you're describing a guy with a sweet or youthful appearance. All right, let's change gears a little. Another word that we all use a lot is hard. My job is hard. The test was hard. English is hard. And again, yes, we understand what you mean. But English has so many better ways to say it. If you want to say something is hard, but also meaningful or requires effort, you can say it's challenging. Like, I'm working on a challenging project at work. That means it's difficult, but in a good way, it helps you grow. Another word is tough. It's a little more casual, and we often use it in conversations. Like, that exam was really tough. I hope I passed. If something is not only hard, but also confusing, you could say it's puzzling. Imagine watching a movie where you have no idea what's going on. Wow, that movie was puzzling. I had to watch it twice to understand what was happening. Great example. The movie Inception. Confusing, but fascinating. You can also say complicated. That's a great one. Like, the instructions were complicated. I couldn't figure out how to assemble the furniture. It's hard and confusing. And then there's demanding. This one is great for work or tasks that need a lot of time, energy, or brain power. Like, I have a demanding job, I'm always working overtime, and there's a lot of pressure. Let's do a quick role play. How's your new job going? Oh, it's very challenging. I'm learning a lot, but it's tough to keep up. Yeah? What's the hardest part? Well, the training materials are so complicated. Honestly, I find them quite puzzling. Sounds demanding? Tell me about it. See how that feels more natural and rich than just saying hard 5 times? All right, moving on to the next word. Smart. Now, smart is a great word, but just like beautiful and hard, it gets boring when you keep using it over and over again. Let's talk about some other ways to describe someone who's intelligent. You can say bright. For example, he's a bright student, always curious, always asking questions. If someone knows a lot about a particular topic, you can say they're knowledgeable. Like, my uncle is very knowledgeable about history. He can talk for hours about World War II. Another beautiful word is wise. Wise doesn't just mean smart, it means someone who has good judgment, life experience, and makes thoughtful decisions. Like, my grandmother is wise. She always knows the right thing to say when I'm feeling down. There's also brainy. Now, brainy is informal, kind of playful. You can say, that girl is brainy and funny. She aced the test and made everyone laugh afterward. Of course, there's intelligent, which is a more formal way of saying smart. He's an intelligent young man, very well read and thoughtful. Let's imagine another little conversation. We're trying to figure out this puzzle, but it's so puzzling. Ask Nora. She's really bright. You're right. She's very knowledgeable about this stuff. She's the wisest person I know. I agree. She's intelligent, brainy, the whole package. That's how you take your English from average to excellent. It's not just about knowing more words, it's about using the right word at the right time. When you stop relying on just beautiful, hard, and smart, your speech becomes more natural and powerful. You don't have to remember every word at once. Start with just one or two alternatives. Next time you want to say something is beautiful, try stunning or gorgeous. When something is hard, call it challenging or demanding. When someone's smart, maybe say they're bright or intelligent. Use them in conversations, write them in your notebook, or even better, use them in a story. That's how they'll stick in your memory. All right, that's it for today's lesson. I hope you learned some useful vocabulary that will take your English to the next level. And hey, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are also learning English.